Pac-12 takes another hit as Jamie jumps the Pac-12 ship. Welcome to episode 187 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to our ever-growing channel. Smash that like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. Let's not waste any more time. Breaking news, Sports Business Journal by Michael Smith. Zaninovich departs the Pac-12. Longtime Pac-12 administrator Jamie Zaninovich is leaving the conference to join a Texas-based global communications agency, TrailRunner International, where he'll work on sports and non-sports advisory business. Zaninovich, a deputy commissioner and CEO at the Pac-12, has been a central figure in the league's ongoing media rights negotiations and its analysis on expansion. Zaninovich told SBJ, Sports Business Journal, that he will remain with the conference through Friday. This week. At the end of this week, he is gone. He also has agreed to consult with the Pac-12 on media rights and expansion decisions as part of his job with the agency. Zaninovich will be managing director at TrailRunner, whose clients include Spotify and Levi's, among others, insights strategic communications, financial communications, and crisis communications as his specialties. He'll specifically work on growing TrailRunner's base of sports clients. Zaninovich first met TrailRunner executive chair and founder Jim Wilkinson when Wilkinson was at Alibaba and Zaninovich was at the Pac-12. Alibaba served as the title sponsor of the Pac-12's annual basketball games in China, which was part of the conference global initiative that Zaninovich oversaw. Previously, the commissioner of the West Coast Conference, Zaninovich, a member of Sports Business Journal 40 under 40 class in 2010, joined the Pac-12 in 2014. He also spent time as a senior administrator at his alma mater, Stanford, as well as Princeton. At the Pac-12, Zaninovich worked for Commissioners Larry Scott and George Kliavkoff and spearheaded efforts to grow the Pac-12's brand in China, while also developing Team Green, a first-of-its-kind sustainability platform for the conference, and several college basketball initiatives. Zaninovich told SBJ, "It's been an incredible experience. I started as a student in the Pac-12 in 1989, so I've been around this conference for a long time, and this last decade has been an amazing time for change for college athletics. Right now, I just got a curiosity to try some other things, and now feels like the right time." And now feels like the right time? Jamie Zaninovich, now feels like the right time? Was hired in 2014, been there all this while with Larry Scott, and now with George Kliavkoff, been a part of these media negotiations, been in the room when it comes to decisions on expansion. Now is the right time to fulfill his curiosity? At this point in time, when the Pac-12 is hanging on by its fingertips, it's laying there on the knife's edge. Now is the time for Jamie Zaninovich to leave the job. Now look, people leave jobs. That's what happens. Even at the highest levels of a conference, the administration, the leadership, people change jobs. But the timing of this, I think says a lot. He's leaving by the end of the week. Of course, he's going to do some consulting for, it's an easy paycheck for his new employee, for him to be the consultant, but that for the Pac-12 media negotiations, but that's not the same thing as being in the room. Now, you might say, Greg, we've never heard of Jamie Zaninovich before. Greg, you can't even pronounce his last name correctly. That's correct. There's a lot of names I can't pronounce correctly. But we know who Jamie is. We know who Jamie is, and we think Jamie jumping the ship is really big news this morning. Now you might say, well, how do you know Jamie? We have been told about Jamie Zaninovich for years. He's been held at a very high. His credibility is incredibly high. He is well thought of. In fact, we had so many people telling us how great Jamie is in the Pac-12 leadership office that way back in April 5th, 7:04 p.m., 2022, that's almost 1 year ago. That's 1 year, 370 days ago. Prediction. Jamie Zaninovich, the name I can't pronounce, Jamie named new Big 12 commissioner. That was my prediction. That's how highly people think of Jamie Zaninovich. This is how important Jamie is to the Pac-12. There were people telling me that Jamie possibly could be the new Big 12 commissioner. Now we know the Big 12 went on to name Brett Yormark, and things have worked out pretty good in our estimation here at Peek Around the Corner. So Jamie Zaninovich is known to us here at Peek Around the Corner, known to the people who follow this stuff very, very closely. This is a big loss for the Pac-12. It's a huge loss for the Pac-12. I already see comments out there saying no one knew this guy. Jamie Zaninovich wasn't important, wasn't part of George Kliavkoff's true leadership. All that is absolutely false. Again, it isn't that Jamie's leaving for another job. People do that. Highly successful people do that, looking for a new challenge. It's the timing of this. Holy smokes. This Friday, when you're in the midst of the Pac-12 trying to survive, this is a big loss. Jamie is jumping ship. Jamie is jumping the Pac-12 ship. Give me your thoughts. Give me your comments in the comment section below. I've given you mine. We know how highly thought of Jamie was inside the Pac-12 and outside the Pac-12. And now Jamie is leaving. We will follow this story closely, the Pac-12 saga closely, and all other things closely in college football. So hang with us here at Peek Around the Corner. Until next time, from all of us at PATC, to all of you, please, you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.